All right.
Welcome, guys, to Basketball Talk with the Cancun boys. You already know. We got the finals edition here on the first episode. We got the Warriors and the Celtics. We're going to run down the games and analysis of what you guys think as far as predictions. I don't see the Heat here, but you already know we ain't there.
So blow right away.
He's just taking shots off.
Disrespect my boys. We fall hard.
Yeah, right.
Kev just taking shots from the beginning.
That man Jimmy Butler looking like fucking this guy from Fresh Prince trying to shoot the game-winning shot. That shit was far away to Egypt, right?
Damn, it's like Carlton when Carlton threw that.
That man looking like Carlton out there,
Yikes.
right?
Yikes.
Hey, RJ would have missed whole goal.
Yeah, right. Who made that shit?
Hey, I tell you who would have made it. Taylor
Who?
Horton Tucker. Cash.
Adam Alexander Walker, bro.
Would have made that.
JaVale. You know LeBron ain't missing that. That's cash. That's
Yeah,
nothing,
right.
nothing but
Cap.
Russell Westbrook.
That's
Are you
cap.
kidding me? You think Westbrook's missing that? Come on, man.
Cap.
You know Russ is
Yeah,
not.
how y'all feel about them calling him Westbrook?
Nah, it's
Westbrook.
disrespectful, man. It's
Yeah, that's-
disrespectful. Cause like, like who got the most misses in NBA history?
Russell
Kobe.
Westbrook.
Kobe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kobe.
But he makes them too. So that's just it's like Westbrook's gonna miss, but he be putting up numbers, man. Why they just hating?
You think that boy's gonna trade him? What?
Huh?
Y'all think you're gonna trade him?
I don't think so. I think we're gonna try. I don't think we're gonna get nothing from him.
Get rid of Randle. Get rid of Randle.
Hey, I'll trade. We'll give you Randle for Westbrook. Talk to me.
Yeah, right.
I'll call Rob Pelinka right now and be like, listen, I'll give you Russell Westbrook, and I'll give you Frank Vogel. Nah, I know. Whoa.
But no, I mean, guys, I think it's gonna be a great finals. To be honest with you, no matter who would have won that game 7,
It's
though.
gonna be a good one.
No matter who would have won game 7, would have been a great finals for sure. But bro, the Warriors, everybody wrote them out per usual. Everybody think right the Suns this whole fucking playoff.
I don't know about that. I think people thought the Warriors would be here since like at the beginning of the season. They thought they'd be in the mix at least. I know I did.
He's in the mix, but
yeah, I know I did. I didn't think Boston was gonna be here.
I knew they would fight hard once they get Clay back, but I didn't think they was gonna make it to the finals.
Yeah. I thought they might need a year or something before they got here, but man, the Warriors.
They're ready now.
Yeah, they look like they're figuring it out. Boston's looking scary though.
The death line, man.
I got an even series in this one, bro. It's gonna go to 7.
It's gonna go 7. I don't know, man.
Nah, I think I don't know. I think it could be my bad. I think to be
special guest.
I think the Warriors gonna pull it off. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know.
It's hard, man.
Players have ever been that far. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's.
I think it might be some nerves. And Tatum's gonna do his thing no matter what. I just don't see everybody else pulling through like that. And then they gotta chase Curry and Clay all game. I don't know. That's gonna tire some of them out.
And the bench is gonna be. I think the bench is gonna be a key factor to this whole series. Believe it or not.
Man, it's just gonna be a tough one.
Warriors got a crazy bench, bro. It's crazy that they let 6 minutes of not having the starters in game 2 against the Mavs, and the Mavs having their starters out there.
Yeah, the Mavs are like the Luka Doncic show. If he's not dropping 100, then they got no chance.
If you think about it, though, the Warriors have faced all the teams they face is teams that are not really dominant in the paint.
The Warriors,
and they struggle when people have a good,
I don't know. They say the same, but you could say the same thing about Boston. I mean, Boston played without Middleton. They beat Boston.
That's true.
Us. I mean, they beat us, but I mean, whatever. They say Kyrie was banged up, Jimmy was banged up, Hero was banged up. Who else?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. You could go back at every series and you could say, what if the Nets weren't healthy, the Bucks weren't healthy, Heat weren't healthy. But what Marco was saying is true at the same time.
They would have not won that shit.
The Heat? No, Nah, but I think the Bucks would have been in the final healthy. But that's
I'll
how
tell you about the
basketball is. That's how basketball is. Like that's part of getting to the final. You got to have some kind of luck. Health. You got to have health, and you know that you can't take that away from them. That happens every single year. Happens every single year.
It's also about matchups too. You know?
It's about matchups. Yeah.
My point of view, no matter what, though, Nets healthy, Nets that. Nets would not beating the Celtics.
No, the Nets would not have. But if everybody's healthy, it was gonna be the Bucks versus the late. No, let me stop. It would have been the Bucks versus probably the Warriors, I think. But yeah, I mean the Warriors, they there's really no asterisk next to none of them.
But at the same time, the Bucks, I don't think they had the firepower from the bench like they did last year.
Nah, but Middleton would have helped a lot. They went.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but I only, huh?
Who did the Bucks lose from last year? I forgot.
PJ, obviously.
Yeah.
And
But
they missed that the shooter. What's his name?
DiVincenzo?
The shooter.
Which one?
DiVincenzo.
Oh, but yeah, and they had a few. They had some
Even
injuries.
and somebody else.
Who was it? Was it a white guy? They had Brent Forbes, but he was like, I think they replaced him pretty well. Who did they lose? Let me.
I know they lost DiVincenzo and
DiVincenzo is a decent loss though, because he can play.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even want to talk about what could have happened, because
we're in the finals here now.
Yeah, we're in the finals.
But I think, like I said, I was studying. It's gonna come down to, like I said, the stars are gonna do their thing. Is what bench is gonna step up, because I feel like that Warriors bench, bro. Everybody's sleeping on that bench, bro. Looney's gonna come out and do his thing.
Man, it's just I think Boston's gonna take it, because I don't think the Warriors have consistently played to their peak since Klay came.
No, they haven't been really big tested, to be honest with you. Only game 2 when they came back and win that against the Mavericks, but they really haven't been tested. That's
they really have. They really have.
Boston's been tested time and time again throughout this whole playoff.
And Boston, like both teams have great defense, but Boston's had to guard some really, really tough teams. And we got Tatum looking like a superstar right now. He's elevated to the next level. I don't like saying it. That's a
new big three on that team, bro.
Yeah, I mean they look scary, man. They look scary, and they're that boy MJ. They look scary, and they have a lot of size that the Warriors don't have, but they got size that's not slow. It's not gonna like slow you down, and that's what I think. The death lineups and stuff that the Warriors throw at you, a big part of why they work so well is because they outrun you and they space the floor so well. But Boston can match up because they have the speed, and they had their bigs are not immobile.
It's crazy. Everybody was like, "Why they brought this guy back?" Bro, this guy came back and do his fucking thing, bro. That's crazy.
Who?
Horford.
Oh yeah, Big Al. Hey, remember when I was using him in 2K?
Big Al coming back, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey,
I thought that was like, "What the fuck?" moment. Then I see why they brought him back.
He looks like how he looked when I was using him in 2K20. What he looked like.
He's looking like Florida Al, bro.
Yeah.
With fucking.
Yeah. But I feel like he kind of. You got Celtics. It's hard, man. It's so tough for me to call because I want to say Celtics, but I can't see them getting them out of there in 6. And then to win Game 7 in Golden State is tough.
That's what I said. My true prediction is going to be Celtics in 6 because they're going to finish it in Boston.
Yeah.
And if the Warriors win it, they're going to finish it obviously in Golden State.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be I say Warriors in 6.
In 6?
Yeah. I only say Warriors in 6 because, like I said, bro, they're the experience, bro. And because home court advantage, I feel like that's just going to –
Yeah.
Boston has been playing good on the road. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, they won a couple games on the road.
They're not gonna win Game 1. They're gonna have some jitters. They're gonna have some nerves, and the Warriors are gonna be calm, cool, and collected because they've been there before. And
Boston has to steal one for sure in Golden State.
But they're not taking game 1. They might get game 2, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a fun series. It's gonna be probably
fun for sure.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a good one too.
If the Warriors play to their potential, I think that they'll win. I just don't see it happening. I feel like Klay, and ever since he came back, they haven't played. They honestly got a little bit worse when he came back, and now they're finally starting to get back to how they were earlier in the season. So I don't know, man. If they play
another thing is if Marcus Smart is not really healthy, he gonna have a really problem. That leg is gonna give out Klay and Curry.
Chasing Curry around.
Oh, you know Curry.
And then when Curry comes out, you chasing around Jordan Poole.
Yeah. I'm since we all in this, Jordan Poole surprising the hell out of me. That kid.
Hey, I don't know if I told you guys, but that was one of my sleepers. I saw him how he played against us in the preseason and how good he looked. Oh my goodness! I was telling people Jordan Poole. Matter of fact, I can probably find it in the chat.
Jordan Poole's been killing.
I think one of the most underrated things about the series is what the coaches are gonna do. What kind of matchups they're gonna put out there, bro? Because when the Warriors have the death lineup out there, they're kind of small, and the Celtics like to attack the paint, and then they got Jordan Poole and Curry out there. They're not the best defenders, so I feel like I don't know. Well, if they try to do that death lineup shit, I don't know. I think the Celtics are like.
The way you're gonna go to the paint and fucking make Draymond foul, because Draymond's gonna foul you like crazy.
I don't know, man. They let Draymond get away with stuff.
That man run his mouth like he actually do something. That man do nothing, bro.
They're gonna attack the switches, make Curry probably guard Tatum on switches. That's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. But both teams play really good team defense. Like they don't leave you on an island. I don't know.
Yep. And I think also what might decide the series is like the third player on each team, like the third scorer.
Oh, of course.
If they step up, you know?
Yeah.
Like a Marcus Smart or Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. The Warriors got a lot of time to see how Boston played. You know what I'm saying?
They've been game planning for a while. They're fully rested and healthy.
See how the Heat played those guys, and they seen how, like, obviously when Jason Tatum had a good game, Jaylen Brown didn't. When Jaylen Brown didn't, Jason Tatum had a good game. But when both of them have a good game, it's hard to stop them. But then where's the more firepower coming from when both of those guys are cold? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Warriors defense is not Heat defense.
Scoring 20 points a game. I don't.
That's true, and realistically, I don't see Al Horford continuing to shoot like that the whole series.
That's not gonna be no.
Definitely not. No.
That's a good point, man. You know, no, I can see it going the other way.
And you got a rookie coach. You got a coach that's
had
been
the
there,
series, but you know.
Hey, the Warriors are not shooting 25% from three like the Heat did.
Hey, dude, that's true.
Got Carlton out here trying to fucking get a game-winning shot, man.
I might change. I might change my pick, man.
Who all y'all got for
final prediction?
I'm gonna have to
final predictions. Hold up, I need to give mine at the end because I don't know yet. I'm still thinking.
It's hard, bro. It's a 50-50 series.
Add Chewy because he gonna have to replace me because I'm gonna tap out soon.
Okay.
Gio, final prediction. You said Warriors in 6.
I said 6, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just like I said, just the experience, and obviously Tatum's a killer. Don't get me wrong, bro. But I don't know. The coaching has a lot to do with it. Curry's a monster. Curry and Klay, all them boys been there before. So
to them, that's back to coaching again. Coach and experienced coach. You got the fucking coach that's been there and done it multiple times.
And these guys never been to the finals before. None of the players. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They might be killing, bro. But it's gonna be some nerves in there, big shots and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
The finals, bro. They're gonna be thinking about that.
How do we see how much time we have? I think this is a good time to tell you about our sponsor, Vitamin Water.
Hey, yes, sir. Electrolytes, baby.
Yeah, you need any electrolytes?
Sir.
Vitamin Water on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Vitamin Water, baby.
And our other sponsor, PlayStation 5. Hey! And our other sponsor, Mambas.
Hey, yeah. I gotta kind of set a question. How's the basketball coaching going along for you guys?
It's going well. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Well, we just lost the championship, so we feel like the Heat right now. Hey, I'm about to get on this flight. Cancun. I got a Cancun flight tonight. So
yeah, I'm already here. I've been here for a long time,
Hey,
man.
Mexico.
I've been here. Me,
I've been here.
Kevin, Marco, been there for a long time.
On your boys. I got a plane to
I bought property there, bro.
He got his home property.
That's the real estate, brother. They're already looking at me like, yo, are you coming back in April? I'm like, yeah, man, I'll be here in April.
I told him, listen, I'm just gonna rent because I know we're gonna be in the playoffs next year, so we're not coming back.
Okay.
We're not coming back. Lakers,
hey,
we're going straight to the mountaintop.
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll be back, though, Kev.
We're going to the mountaintop next season.
Next season we'll be back. He gonna be back. We're gonna try to get a big piece this offseason. I think we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You wouldn't trade Bradley Beal you wouldn't trade the Hero for Bradley Beal?
If it's a single trade like that, I've been seeing some crazy stuff. They said Hero for PJ Tucker. Hero, PJ Tucker, Duncan Robinson, the first round, and Gabe Vincent for Bradley Beal. Hell, that's too much.
I would do it. Because those are role players. It's Tyler Hero and a first round pick and some role players that you could replace real easy.
I don't know,
Bradley Beal. Gabe Vincent, look. Give Eric Spoelstra all the credit in the world, but Gabe Vincent.
Team though.
I don't know about that, man. Like, you put Gabe Vincent on the Lakers and you never hear of him again.
Yeah. True.
But
another team, like you never know, bro. The Kings somewhere like that. Obviously, they got point guards, but I'm saying like a team.
Yeah.
Use him. I'm pretty sure he probably can, bro.
The reason why I say that, and I'm being a little extra about it, but I'm just saying I think Spoelstra got the best out of him.
Yeah, it's possible. I feel like obviously the Heat gonna use him as trade bait because he's been playing really good. So
yeah, man, you tell me you add Bradley Beal, that's huge. Jimmy did it all by himself, pretty much. In this.
Pat Riley not done. Pat Riley gonna try to get somebody big, and he knows Jimmy needs to win now. So.
Yeah, and Jimmy and Bradley Beal together. I could see you not wanting to get rid of him.
What about Zach LaVine?
I would love
LaVine, but he's a free agent.
But that'll have to move Jimmy to the 3 because Zach is gonna have to pay the 2. If we keep Kyle
That'll work though. That'll work.
It will. I'll take Zach in a heartbeat, but I won't give up.
But he's
Hero
a free agent.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't give up Hero for nothing.
I would, but not for Zach. I'll do it for
Beal.
Beal.
Hell no! Look who it is.
Chewy, the Chewster, the Chewmeister.
Team, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to slide out, y'all boys.
All right, Gio.
What's up, Gio?
Hey,
replace the A team to the B team, basically, bro.
Hey, listen. I had to sub in my homeboy from the Heat chairman.
The Heat chairman.
The Heat captain.
That man got money.
Chewy, baby.
I just cannot believe this water boy just introduced me as the ambassador. Do I feel fucking honored?
Yeah.
Why do you sound like you're in 2002?
Why'd you disrespect him by calling him the water boy after he just called you the ambassador?
Hey,
that man got ambassador of many teams, man.
See, I'm the president of the Lakers fan club.
Chewy has investments in the Brooklyn Nets as well.
He put his whole year's salary on the Nets winning
it all. Of course. So we have your predictions. We need your predictions on this NBA Finals, bro.
Sure,
my prediction?
Yeah.
Yeah, Celtics and Warriors.
Okay. So I call Golden State at 6.
Golden State
wow.
6. Okay.
Golden State game 6.
What's your reasoning behind it?
I feel like Warriors just have too much depth, man. In terms of you got Andrew Wiggins, you have Stephen Curry, and then you also have someone like Klay Thompson as well to help spread the floor as well. All right, and then you have Looney around. Listen, I understand how much in terms of power Boston has. You got Al Horford, you got Jason Tatum, you got Jaylen Brown, you have even Marcus Smart. But let's be honest here for a minute, guys. as much as we're talking about those players coming in and stepping up, it is their very first time being in the NBA Finals, as well as
That's true.
a lot of experience coming in from the Golden State Warriors. So I feel like in this case, I feel like there's gonna be more in terms of the experience to take place before them actually growing up. Because again, it's like what someone said. When Golden State started back in 2016, they were puppies, and I feel like right now Boston Celtics are in that same position right now, where they're puppies, right, and they're just getting to see the finals right now. So I say maybe
time out here when you have reached the done. I'm gonna pause you on the experience part because you had Kawhi Leonard. You have Kawhi Leonard and a whole bunch of players that didn't have experience going into the finals.
That's not fair to say, though.
That's not true.
No.
Kawhi
Leonard had
experience.
experience.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard had experience. back with San Antonio when San Antonio beat the Miami Heat back in 2014.
I know, but I was saying.
What are you talking about, Kevin Boy? What are you talking about, man? What are you saying, man?
He took a whole.
Had no experience. What is this blasphemy that you're talking about, son?
Stephen A. Swift, calm down.
I wasn't done.
You are banned from talking basketball.
I wasn't
off the weed.
I wasn't done with my point.
Okay, go ahead. But you gotta rephrase it because that was factually.
I wasn't done. I said he took a whole bunch.
Man, you started off bad.
He took a bad finals, inexperienced players, and won the whole.
He took it. You saying that he took a team of inexperienced? Okay.
Yes.
All right,
I
that's fair.
Boston
all right.
have been experienced.
Okay. But let's
going to kill Golden State is the paint.
Okay, but let's be honest.
You mean no? Yo, they have Draymond out here in the paint. He's gonna foul you like a fucking
That's
maniac.
not fair. Kawhi Leonard
His IQ.
That's not fair. Kawhi Leonard had experience with Popovich. They had Tim Duncan. They had freaking Parker. Come on, and they had Ginobili as well. He had experience to back him up.
No. He's saying when he was in Toronto that his teammates didn't have experience.
But we were done with that. I was talking about
but that's a different
right now.
That's a different story.
It's a different story because the whole Golden State Warriors team that year was broken. That's the year KD tore his Achilles and Clay tore his ACL. And
they had no bench. Nothing.
No bench. No, they had no bench. That's true. But I think Boston that's why I had Boston in 6. They're gonna finish it in Boston. If you attack the paint, let me finish. If you go ahead and attack the paint, who's gonna stop these motherfuckers in the paint?
I don't know.
That's the question I'm trying to say.
The Celtics definitely have a size.
If Tatum takes over, because he is notorious to take over, who's gonna stop him in the paint? Because I don't see Draymond doing shit.
And they got Jaylen Brown attacking the paint.
Jaylen Brown. Draymond is he's a great team defender. He's a great individual defender too, but he's not like the type of guy who's going to go there and shut down.
You got Andrew Wiggins. You got Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins is
he's not a
great.
Great defender.
Not a great defender.
No, but those teams play great team defense. They're actually 1 and 2 in defense as a team in defensive rating. So. The Warriors and the Celtics are tied for first in defensive rating. So I think the Celtics have better individual players, better individual defenders, I should say.
Big Al's gonna take over too. That's what I feel like.
Big Al is. I don't know about that. I don't know about.
Big Al average like 14.
I just think a lot has to do with experience. I don't think Al Horford has the experience, but he has the experience based on the league and the regular season, as well as in the playoffs. But I don't think he's going to be able to be that force to drive that team in terms of experience.
I think
in the finals versus someone like, for example, the Warriors.
Right now, I'm like
experience, and I know that
I'm really 50-50. It's really hard for me to decide. So on one hand, Boston looks really good. They look really good.
They're ready to go. They're ready to go to war, bro.
Yeah, and they beat the team who I thought was gonna go to the finals, which was the Bucks. I know they didn't have Middleton, but they look really good.
I had the
in that
Bucks going to
series.
the finals too. Exactly.
Yeah, and then they looked really good against the Nets. I mean, the Nets weren't fully healthy, but they dominated them in that series. So they look really good
Like a whole
defensively.
bunch, like they're a
Defensively,
fucking bunch of kids. That's how much they dominated the Nets.
yeah, but defensively, they have been able to frustrate everybody that stepped in front of them. You know, they
Let's
gave
not forget that.
they gave
Let's not
KD
forget. Mm-hmm.
they gave him
Let's
big
not
problems.
forget that. Sorry, let's not forget that Golden State also. They eliminated teams like, for example, like Memphis. Let's not forget that they eliminated someone like Memphis. They eliminated someone like, for example, Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas
left?
is. No, he was saying that. No,
But
yeah,
those
Dallas
teams didn't
was,
have good paint offense.
No,
And
they
then the
didn't.
Grizzlies, once John Moran was hurt, and they actually attacked the paint, and you saw what happened that game. Blew them out by like 50.
Yeah,
the
they
Warriors
don't.
recouped, but
Yeah. So and Tatum can get to the paint. Jaylen Brown can get to the paint. They have a lot of big bodies. That's one of the things that was tough
Horford, Williams.
And that was one of the things that was tough for Miami to deal with, because Miami they're a pretty small team too. Where Bam Adebayo was like 6'9" playing center.
Yeah, 6'9" playing center, exactly.
Yeah, so the size advantage at almost every position goes to the Celtics,
Boston.
especially in the starting lineup. So, I think it's not a good matchup for the Warriors. I wouldn't even say that the Celtics are the better team. Like that, that's hard to say. But the matchup favors Boston. They're just a bigger team. They can get to the paint.
In terms of size.
In terms of size, yeah, and individual one-on-one matchups. And if the Warriors they like to switch a lot on defense. If I'm Boston, I'm whoever's guarding Curry, I'm having him come set a screen on Tatum and making Curry guard Tatum all day.
I have a question for you though. Do you think that defensively, Marcus Smart is a better defensive player to guard someone like Stephen Curry?
Of course.
Better than who?
He was Steph Curry. He's about Steph Curry.
Yeah, I think he's a great defender for Steph Curry.
Before he became really big, he was only known for a defensive specialist.
Yeah.
Before he became big.
The thing about guarding Steph Curry is that I think Marcus Smart could do about as good a job as almost anybody, but it doesn't mean he's going to stop him.
Going on. This is the injury that we have going on right now. That's going to kill Marcus Smart.
Yeah, but I mean, even though he can do a good job on Curry, he's still Curry. You're not going to stop Curry. We got 10 minutes. Yeah, you're still not gonna you're not gonna stop him. Like he might have a bad game here and there, especially because he depends on the jump shot so much. But
of course,
Smart can frustrate him, but he cannot stop him. Nobody can stop Curry. He does too much. He does it off the dribble. He does it off the catch. He does it off screens. And then the offense
defense.
Yeah, exactly. And there's just so much that Warriors offense is it's hard to call. There's such a well-oiled.
Yeah, yo, it's fucking hard to.
Yeah, it's like the one-on-one matchups favor Boston, but the team as a whole, the Warriors are more like they play more team ball. They play better team ball. They're great as a team defense. Their offense, they move so well off the ball, and they. I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards Boston, though. I
have Boston again. Like size, and believe it or not, size is gonna matter a little bit, even though it does sometimes. But players that are gonna go to the paint. That's gonna kill the Warriors.
Yeah, they're just not big enough.
You gotta find a prediction.
That's my final prediction. I have Boston. Yeah, I have Boston.
I'm gonna say Boston in 7. They're gonna have to go into.
Yeah, they're in a hostile territory and win.
Yeah, and they gotta do it. But yeah. I'm gonna. They're not. I don't see them beating them in 6. I just can't see that happen.
All right. My head at first, my head said Warriors in 6 this whole time.
Yeah.
But what I think is actually gonna happen is Boston in 7. I'm rooting for Boston as well, but I think that's what's gonna happen. My head, the logical thing is to say Warriors in 6, but
yeah, I think
man,
it's hard. It's hard to call, man. It's hard to call. If
It's one of those finals.
I think for me, the final thing that made me lean towards Boston is the fact that even though Boston is young and they don't have too much experience, they were tested in this playoffs. They were very tested.
Every team tested them, bro.
Yeah.
Build a character on that team, bro.
They played 3 really good teams. They played the Nets, the Bucks, and the Heat. Yeah. So.
And now the Warriors.
Yeah.
Fuck the Nets.
all those teams. They can all hold this L. The Lakers, 2023, baby.
I don't know. But AD is such a. I can't find a word right now. Like a burden. AD is such a burden, bro.
He can be. Like last season, he definitely was. I mean, the season before, he was like amazing. He was amazing. So I don't know, man. Hopefully, our new coach comes in and can make an impact.
They need depth, bro. They gotta stop with the.
I hope Dibs get rid of the fucking players that don't want to be there. Fucking Randle.
Shooters. They need shooters.
We need shooters, and we need guys who can defend because they don't really have so much of that. Yeah,
we need everything.
Yeah, you guys need to pray. Y'all got to go to church and start praying because not too much else you guys can.
They need this. They need that.
They need a lot.
I mean, Jesus out there, bro.
Yeah, you guys. What you need to do is you need to trade Julius Randle to the Lakers. Yeah,
back. You don't want to go back.
Nah, he doesn't want to go back. I'll be honest. We don't want him back. I'm just joking around.
You need a shooter. You don't need no Julius Randle.
Yeah, we don't need Julius. He's not the guy for us.
Build around RJ, bro. Next season, that's my.
Around RJ, you think he's the type of guy you can build around? You want to build around RJ?
Get Quickly more minutes next season too.
Quickly, I like Quickly.
They got a good young team.
Yeah, they do have a good young team. They need what they really need is they need a true go-to guy, somebody who and I don't know, maybe RJ develops into that, but he's not that right now. Yeah. So Julius Randle, honestly, man, I would give Julius another chance if I was you guys. He didn't have a good season, but the season before that he was almost an MVP.
Yeah, but he's starting to whine, bro. That's what I'm too. Now he's starting to
I told you that. Why didn't I like him? Because of his attitude. He always had the talent. He always had the talent and the potential, but now it's up here.
He unfollowed us already. He already unfollowed us, bro.
He unfollowed you guys? Oh, my goodness. Julius is
no.
Julius. Julius. I wonder if he follows the Lakers. Let me go check. No, it's fine. I don't want him. Man, Julius is a little bit of a head case, man.
Yeah, we could get some shooters for him or something. Bro.
He's just
but the problem with him is that he plays too much ISO ball. Take 15 seconds off the clock, and then you're rushing a shot.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch him too much, but I can tell you when he was with the Lakers, he put up good numbers. Like he for his age, he was putting up decent numbers, but he just didn't have a winning attitude. It looked like he was just trying to get his stats. If it wasn't something that showed up on the stat sheet, he wasn't going to do it. It was like, it's a Julius Randle. Yeah, I told you that too, right, Kev? That he wasn't. Yep. He was a me first, not team first, and now he's
it's all about me.
There's no I in team, but there's a me.
There's a me, exactly.
Yeah,
that's Julius Randle for you.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so I think it's about time to wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
So final predictions. I say Celtics in 7. That's my final prediction.
Boston in 6.
Wow. I can't believe we got all these Boston. This is crazy. I'm actually really surprised.
Boston 7.
Chewy said Warriors in something. I don't know what.
In 6. And Gio too.
And Gio said Warriors.
Man,
Okay.
you know these Heat fans gonna be saying Warriors and Warriors and Warriors.
So this is great
I
advice
have
from the
Carlton
Cancun
at
boys.
7.
Bet your whole check on Boston.
Hey, I think it's time
Carlton
for
at
the
7.
young guns, man. I think the
It's
Warriors.
stamped
It's,
by the
the,
Cancun boys.
the NBA is
Jason
young, man.
Tatum's
It's the
gonna take
Celtics.
over.
Yeah.
Exactly. The NBA is a young game now, bro.
I have never wanted to be wrong more in my life. I don't want Boston to get number 18, but I'm just being realistic. I'm just being honest.
We're definitely gonna do another pod though, guys, when the finals is over. We're gonna see our predictions, how it go.
And how dumb we look or how smart we look.
Yeah.
Hey, if Boston loses, I'm gonna be the happiest dumb person in the world.
Like a Warriors. Imagine like a Warriors sweep.
Oh, come on! I hope so.
We're gonna hire Carlton into the podcast next time, bro.
Huh? Carlton stinks.
Yep. Oh no.
It was good podcast, man. This is my first time on the podcast.
Hey.
Likewise.
One more.
Thank you for listening. Basketball Talk with the Cancun boys.
Let's give one more thanks to our last sponsor, Lysol. If you need to clean something,
stay clean, guys.
Stay clean. Make sure you disinfect everything. If you have COVID, you can just spray it up your nose or anything that you inhale or exhale. It's dying. I'm sorry. It's a joke. I'm just Okay. We got less than a minute. So.
We out.
We out. Later.
Peace.